The Share Pickers Podcast with Justin Waite.
If you've ever lost money on a company you've invested in, it's your fault. Okay, take that on board. It is your fault. It's your money. You invested in the company. Don't go blaming someone who gave you the tip. Don't go blame the board because the share price hasn't performed. Blame yourself. It's the only way you will learn and become a better investor. I see people all the time on social media copying companies, blaming them for the share price depreciation. Even if the company's a fraud, okay, and it bombs, it's your fault. The reason I say this is because investing is not just about picking stocks. Okay, if you got the tip from someone else, if someone else told you about this company and you didn't research it properly and the share price went down, it's your fault. You didn't research it. If the company's a fraud and went down and you held on to it and it went down to say 0, it's your fault. Like I said, it's not just about investing in companies. It's about doing research and then managing your portfolio. If the company is a fraud, that's worst case scenario, right? Doesn't happen very often, but a company can be a fraud and go bust. If you've got all your money in that company and it goes bust, you've lost your money. You should never, ever be in that situation. So it's about portfolio management again. That's the last level of protection you have is diversification. Never put, as I say, the cliche, all your eggs in one basket. Now, when you take a loss, what you should be doing is look at why you took the loss. How did that happen? What went wrong? Ask yourself that question. What went wrong? Now, you can easily put a stop loss in if you want to, on a small cap stock, whatever size company it is. So the loss doesn't get beyond like 20, 30%. Yes, it's hard to take a loss, but what you do is you sit there and wait for it to go down, down and further down, then blame someone else. No, listen, you will only learn the lesson if you accept the entire responsibility of that investment you made on yourself. If you accept that, if you accept it was your decision, then you will learn the lesson. If you blame someone else, you will never learn the lesson. And that means you will never become a better investor. Every loss you take, okay, should be your fault. And then, only then, will you start becoming a better investor, and every gain you make will also be down to you as well. So, just to reiterate, never blame others. It's your money. No one else has got access to your investment account. No one else presses the buy button. It's down to you. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you become a better investor.
The Share Pickers Podcast with Justin Waite. The content of this podcast is not intended as investment advice. It is for information purposes only. People in this podcast may hold positions in the stocks they talk about. Do not buy anything based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.